Hey y'all, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. Y'all, I'm not even waiting for anyone to get here. I just came on and I didn't want to actually go through the whole thing of making a video, editing it, and all that. I just figured I'd come on and talk. Y'all, I just got finished watching y'all Brain Dead President. When I tell you I can't stand this man and that he is a raving lunatic, I just watched him on just a little bit because I can only take him in little spurts. And first of all, I wanted to talk about when he talked about the 17-year-old boy that shot those people down in Wisconsin. Y'all, I'm sorry to say, but I feel like this. This boy and his mama got in the car and drove to another state. Although it was only 30 minutes away, he still drove to another state with a what was that, a AR-57? I don't know guns, but I know it was a big rifle, machine gun, or whatever it was. Now he goes there talking about he's there to protect businesses and stuff. Now he lives in another state. He went there looking for some trouble, and the slightest little thing was gonna, tick him off, and he was gonna get to shoot his gun. Actually, y'all, I truly believe that a lot of these people are part of those militia groups, and their initiation probably is to kill somebody. Well, y'all know he killed two people, and he damn near blew the arm off of the third person. This man lost his arm. Now you got the president on television. They asked this fool, what did he think about it? Now he said that the boy had been running for his life, and he pretty sure that he, if he hadn't, I guess, shot back at them, he would have been killed. But some of the people that were there are saying that's not what happened. They said that the reason why he was being chased is because he had already shot one person, and that's why the crowd was chasing him, to let the police know that, this boy had shot somebody, and I guess to prevent him from shooting anybody else. But y'all know the president always is going to side with, and I'm just keeping it real, y'all, with the white person. So basically, he was defending this 17-year-old boy. Now, y'all, I've been all over social media and I've been seeing people going back and forth. Some people are saying he's definitely going to be convicted. Some people saying that he's not. Y'all know y'all got these Christian groups that have raised money for this boy. Now, think about it, y'all. He's 17 years old and he killed somebody, two people. I mean, like, how do you sleep with it, at night after you did something like that? And then his mother took him there. How is she sleeping at night knowing that when she dropped her son off, he ended up killing two, damn near killing the third person? I mean, how as a mother do you even? But you know what? The pictures of her and her husband show that they probably was down for what he did. I'm just saying this, y'all. Y'all see my title. I said every freaking thing is crazy right now. I said the world feels like it's upside down. Y'all know 2020 started off. I ain't gonna lie, my year started off good, y'all. I had all these plans that I was gonna do around the time of my birthday, March the 10th. We got this damn pandemic, and everything since then has gone left. Over the weekend, we done lost the Black Panther. Y'all, I woke up in the middle of the night, and you know how you got your phone laying beside you, and I just happened to scroll till I went back to sleep. Y'all, I was like, when I read that Chadwick Boseman had died, I felt like he was somebody in my damn family. I couldn't even go back to sleep. First of all, the fact that he was able to keep his diagnosis under wraps this long, we had no idea that he was even sick, let alone with cancer. And then he dies. And y'all, what broke me down? Now, I already was feeling some type of way when I woke up in the middle of the night and realized he was dead. But then when I woke up the next day and actually like was scrolling through Facebook and Twitter, you know, everything, and I saw all these people that had posted pictures of their little boys with their little men lined up, and they had the Black Panther in the middle, and he was, you know, down. Oh, y'all, it was one post where there were about 80 pictures of little boys that looked like they were from the age of maybe like 8 on down, and they are doing the Wakanda salute, and then it's just picture after picture of them paying respect to Chadwick Boseman dying. Y'all, that broke me down. I was, by the time I got to the end of the picture, of all the pictures, I was crying because this is what made me cry. I thought back to when my son was about that age and how much he loved his little men. You know how little boys play with their little, as my son called them, his little men. And I just thought about how he would feel, you know, if he was a little kid about, you know, during this time and the Black Panther had been killed. I know my son would have been devastated. Y'all, I would have been having to explain to him what happened because I could just see him saying something like, because he was a superhero, how could he die? And, you know, I was wondering how those parents explained that to their little ones. I was outdone. And again, the fact that not only was he able to keep, you know, his diagnosis secret, but nobody close to him revealed, you know, his diagnosis. And I'm just amazed because, you know, in today's world, people will sell a story for barely nothing. And y'all, because I'm not gonna be in here long, I just couldn't get over Donald Trump, y'all. I can't stand him. But then right before I came in, now y'all could tell me if what I read is true. It's about Niecy Nash. Is it true that she married a woman? Because I did not see that coming. I remember when she was getting married to the husband that she just recently divorced, and how happy she seemed, you know, that she had met this guy and that they were getting married. But I just read a story that she just got married again to a woman. So did y'all hear that? Did I read that wrong? Or I'm just shocked because I never, I would have never even thought, you know, that this would be something that she would be doing. I guess I never even heard any inklings about it. But y'all, hell, maybe what happened is she had given men, you know, so many chances, and she kept, you know, striking out. So I guess she met this woman and she was like, well, you know, hey, I can relate to her better. And, you know, this is what I'm doing right now. And I am one of those type of people that feel like this. Wherever you find love, that's on you. I'm not here to be, you know, saying anything negative about it. It's just that it shocked me because I didn't know whether, because you know how sometimes you could read these stories and it could be like a little kernel of truth in it. But so I guess I'm gonna ask y'all, did any of y'all hear that Niecy Nash just recently married a woman? Not dating. She actually married her, from what I read. I wish I had linked the story down there, but you know, y'all. I just got off work. Them people work my nerves today. This working from home. Oh, girl, you said you just Googled it, and it's true. I told you. I thought I was tripping. Y'all, I'm gonna talk about something else that I think is funny. It's all this working from home. Now, y'all know I've been working from home off and on for a while. It just depends on which job that I have. But what I'm finding funny is, y'all know I don't have no young kids, but I got a lot of young girlfriends, you know, that that they have little kids. So I guess the kids are doing the Zoom meetings. Y'all, I got one friend that every single day something is happening in one of her kids' classrooms that is absolutely hilarious. And she posted on Facebook every day, like, okay, the class just started. This is going on. This is going on. Last week, at the end of the week, I guess one of the kids was acting bad and the mother was at home. So you know how you arguing in another room. And I guess the child figured, since I'm on camera, my mother is not, I could say something a little smart and my mother is not gonna run in here and jack me up. Y'all, my friend said not only did the mother run in and jack the child up, but the mother just had on a t-shirt, no bra. She didn't have on a house coat and nothing. So she wearing the child out on camera, y'all, with a fucking t-shirt on. Girl, I was cracking up. Then she said today, one of the little kids, I guess the teacher asked, the child wasn't getting it. And the child needed further, I guess, explanation on what they were working on. So the teacher needed to move on. So I guess the teacher told the child, call your mother in and kind of bookmark where you're having a problem. So when we log off today, your mother can, or parent can come back and help you. Why this child told the teacher, Mommy told me don't bother her. She in the room with the door locked. What I'll just say, Mr. John, and she said that we better not fuck with her. Y'all, I was cracking up. This homeschooling shit ain't working, y'all. These parents is like, if I'm gonna be a teacher, I got to be girlfriend during, but because usually when the kids is gone, you doing your own thing as a grown up at home. I guess this mother man, either he had came over in the morning or he must have spent the night, but sis was locked in the room and she told the kid that if they fuck with her, they was gonna get a whooping. And why the kid told the teacher, the kid told the teacher, Mommy said that if I knock on the door, that not only was I gonna get a whooping, and the kid was naming all the shit the mother told him. The kid said that the not only was he watching his baby brother or something, but he had to go feed the dog too, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, do any of y'all have kids that I guess they're doing this Zoom schooling? Y'all, this is all last week. Every one of my young friends had a story about what was going on in the class. It was so interesting that I told them that I wish I would have a kid so I could just see all the shit that's going on. I don't know how this is going to work month after month, just say week after week, month after month, because it's already starting off crazy. My friend said it is ghetto and it's funny. She said you see all kind of stuff going on in the background, yelling, cussing, because the parents, they forget that the child is logged in and everybody can hear what they saying. And y'all, I'm gonna end it with this. So in my I'm working for home for another company, y'all, because I quit the other one. They was doing too much. They wanted us to work too hard for this money that they was paying us. But I am working for this other company, so we working from home too. So we using WebEx. So my story is this. So when we go to lunch or we go to break, you can cut your camera off and you can cut your microphone off. You're supposed to put your little thing that says it's a coffee cup, and that means that you're on break. And they say you can cut off your camera. Well, I guess one of these women that I work with forgot that to cut the camera and all that shit off. So first of all, she stood up, and once again, here's another one. Didn't have no clothes on. So all she had on was a t-shirt and some panties that, girl, all her fucking cheeks was out. It wasn't a thong, but I think her damn panties was stuck up in her ass. Y'all, I know this don't make no sense. So first of all, she's standing there. We see her kind of stretch, and we've been sitting for 4 hours. So she proceeds to stretch. So her t-shirt raises up, child. You can see she turns to the side. You can literally see her pubic hair. I was like, what in the fuck? First, I was sitting there. I was like, what am I looking at? Because it take me a minute for shit to register. So I said, first of all, I was sitting there. I said, is that her booty? Then when she turned to the side, I said, oh my God, it is. So y'all, literally, we were seeing her from the waist down because remember, she stood up. Now she's not aware. She's not doing this to, be no exhibitionist. Then y'all, next thing we know, I guess her kids have been messing with her all while because we're in like a training class. And I guess she had told herself, soon as I go to break, I'm about to cuss these motherfuckers out. I heard her call her kids. I just said, she said, Darnell, get in here. And she said, didn't I tell your simple ass? Y'all, it was like what every other word. Wop, 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 cussing, cussing, cussing. So we trying to IM her, yell because we got a headset and you can hear it. Like when I take my headset off and walk away, it might be because I have my volume up. I can hear it a little bit across the room. I might not be able to, make out every word, but I can hear, talking coming through my headset. That lets me know that maybe I stepped away too soon and they still have something else to say. Cause see, when they tell me to go to break, I break. They don't even get the word out and I be on break. So she's standing there cussing and howling and screaming. Now, this the part that I thought was funny, y'all. And then I'm gonna get out of here. So after we realized we can't, this girl so busy yelling and screaming, she ain't hearing nothing coming out this headset. She's standing here with half her ass hanging out, her pubic hair showing and everything. So we type it all in there. So she comes back for break. By that time, all of us gone to break. And I guess she's starting to read all her instant messages that we have been trying to tell her, girl, not only can we see your ass, we can tell you need to mow your lawn downstairs too. We done heard you cuss out all three of your sons. This shit was funny. So by the time we all got back from break, everybody sitting down, I kind of forgot that we had just seen her ass and all that stuff. So why our boss, okay, we all back on screen now, and our supervisor is laughing so hard she can't even talk. Um, and so I'm trying to figure out why my supervisor is laughing. And I guess what happened is the girl told her, look, I know y'all can see all that. I'm going to quit. She was trying to quit because we had seen all her shit. And our boss was trying to tell her, you ain't got to quit. Just remember to turn your damn camera off, girl, or put some clothes on. We probably could have took you cussing your kids out because everybody knows that people's kids are at home and they've been home since March. So around about this time, parents is sick of the damn kids. And the littlest thing is pissing you off to the point where you're going off. But this girl done stood up, showed her ass, her pubic hair, cussed her kids out for 15 minutes straight, y'all. So all the whole 15-minute break, we could hear her start. We heard her when she called them in because I just said, she said, Bob, Bill, John, get in here. And so I was like, first, you know how you sitting there like, who is that? And then when the first one came in, the way sis started off is, didn't I tell your simple ass? And then she went from there. Now, why she cussing them out? Because when a mother get animated, y'all, we get the wave in our hands. All we see in the screen is ass jiggling and all this stuff. I was sitting there, I said, oh my God, I know this girl. When she comes back and realize, y'all, it's about 5 guys in this training class with us. It is gay men, straight women, gay women. It's just a whole gamut of people. They done say all her shit. I don't blame her for wanting to quit because see, I think I would have been done for the day had they seen me and all my belongings. But what I don't understand is why these people not getting up putting on clothes, y'all. So what? Folks just getting out the bed, and if they work from home, They walking in and just turning on their camera. Now my daughter works from home too, and my daughter's her job requires them to be on camera too. But my daughter is one of them young women that she ain't doing shit till y'all make her do shit. So she said that her boss keeps on telling her, Amber, we need to have you on camera. And she said the last time when her boss told her that, she told him, look, hold on, I'm gonna need to go put on a bra, take this bonnet off my head. And it's a white guy. He didn't even know what she was talking about when she said bonnet. And then my daughter was like, Ma, I ain't making no better. I told him that I was gonna have to go find a clean bra because I ain't been I gotta pay. My daughter only 24, y'all. So she said she told her boss, well, you know that I have to pay for laundry. So I don't even have a clean bra. So it's gonna take me a minute to find one. So I was like, Amber, are you serious? She said, no, Mom, but he don't know that. She was like, all he knows that I'm young. I told him, yeah, I work for one of the health insurance companies. I can just say I work for Aetna, y'all. I work for Aetna. I don't know why I be trying to act like I don't, I can't tell y'all where I work because y'all don't know what city, because we could work all over the country, but I work for Aetna. But my daughter works for Nationwide, and I guess they require them to have their cameras on. And so when I told my daughter, I was like, well, so you just not turning yours on? She was like, look, now this my daughter. If I'm in my house, that is my private space. My daughter was like, I'll be darned if they invade my private space. And she was like, that if she does turn on her camera, um, who is Eat Booty? Y'all are silly. So I see some of y'all silly like I am. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this Zoom and WebEx stuff is so much. Y'all, let me tell you. I know y'all tripping. I'm acting like I'm talking to my friend on the phone. So we in the training class, and we supposed to have our cameras on and all this. Why this other girl is she never have her camera on, and she never have her where you can hear her. So at one point we noticed that her microphone lit up. Listen what she was saying. Now y'all know I just told y'all I work for Aetna. So listen what we hear her saying. Thank you for calling. I'll just say AT&T. This is Ashley. So then we hurry up and saw her microphone go off. So what's happening is, not only is this girl working for Aetna, she's taking calls for, I'll just say AT&T too, which I don't even know how she working two work at home jobs at the same time. Because right now I'm in a training class that has new people in it, because what they're learning, like, because they're new, it's new to them, but it's something that we had to go back and learn. So some of the people have been, there for a while, and then some people are new. So the girl that took the call, I'll just say from AT&T, because I couldn't really hear the company name that she said when she accidentally unmuted herself, and we heard her, and our supervisor heard her too, but because he wasn't paying as close attention as we were, he didn't really hear exactly what she said. And we not she a sister, so I'm not gonna be like, well, not only is she working for Aetna, but she also working for AT&T. And y'all, she don't never participate in class. She late every single day. Like, we supposed to be in at 8 o'clock. Sis be logging in at 8:20 every day. We've been in this training class. It's a 5-week training class. We've been in for 18 days. She been late 16 of the 18 days. Y'all, I don't mean like a little bit late. Like, you know how you might have a 5-minute grace period, and you can kind of lie and be like, yeah, I couldn't get my system up. But 20 minutes, y'all, come on. And you working from home. How you gonna be 20 minutes late and you work from home? She got kids walking behind her. She'll come on and not be fully made up. Then you look like she'll turn on her camera, and then next time you see her, she got on her big eyelashes. She is fully made up. I'm like, so while we sit here listening to this boring training. She at home with her full 120 palette, her eyelashes out, all her shit getting. I'm like, what is going on? But y'all, I think that this is like the reality of where we are. And I actually think that this might be the norm. If you have one of those jobs that you could work from home, I think these companies are going to start seeing that it's actually cheaper for them, and that they may keep a lot of these people at home. Because my daughter's job, I think they already told them that they're not going to come back. They brought them back for a day and then sent them right back home. I think because I live in Ohio, I think it's when the school started or something. But then they turned around and had to send them back home. Are any of y'all working from home, or do you got kids that are, doing that home school part of the day and then going to school? I think they said that they go to school 2 days and then they're home for 3 days or something. I'm just gonna say this. I wish I got a good sense of humor, y'all. Some of the stuff that happens in these meetings. The other day, Friday, we kept hearing. So I said, "What the? Is somebody asleep?" Somebody not only was asleep, but they was snoring like, I mean, y'all, hard. Like our boss literally had to call this guy. Like he kept on saying his name. Just kept saying his name, and the boy wouldn't wake up. So they had to literally call him on his cell phone because bro was sitting there. Oh, y'all, these folk ain't gonna worry me. He was sitting there calling hogs. He had told us when he logged in that morning that he had to go out of town because his daughter had gotten sick, and he basically drove through the night so he actually wouldn't miss a day of work, and that he was tired. Which I would have probably slept in the morning, told them what happened, and just told them that I would log in, after lunch. This boy was sitting there, y'all, calling halls. You couldn't even hear nothing. He was already had his hat pulled down because we could see each other on these zoomings. So I thought he was just, had his hat pulled down. No, he had closed his eyes and had called it a day. He was out cold. Okay, now somebody said, "Oh my God, breaking news, Mr. Ida Booty has died." Who is that? Ida Booty. Y'all, let me in on stuff because I want to laugh too. But y'all, I ain't coming here for nothing. I just don't feel like actually making the video, editing it, uploading it to YouTube and all that. I just want to say, y'all fucking president is a lonely freaking tune. And he done stirred up so much stuff in America, y'all. I'm half scared to go out. See, Ohio, parts of Ohio is truly Trump country. You know, this is a red state. I don't trust these white folks, y'all, because they are riled up. They're upset. I don't know what they upset about because I ain't done nothing to them. But literally, it's parts that I get in, I go out and do what I need to do, and I bring my butt back in the house because too much stuff is happening. And do you remember that lady, Heather Heyer, that got killed at Charlottesville? Is that the city? Well, the guy that killed her was from not far from where I live. He lived in southern Ohio. I live in central Ohio. So it's pretty much it's just driving south of where I live at. And trust me when I say that when you venture on the outskirts of Columbus, Ohio, that's where I live, is a lot of farm country, and it's definitely Trump country. They got those rebel flags or whatever you call those flags blowing, and it's very rural. So I do not mess around. They will never have a cross burning with Rachel there or anything of that sort. I'm not trying to get lost out in that area, but he got these people riled up. They are bold. They going out spitting in black people's face, starting fights and shit. But see, the only thing that they don't realize, we are not our parents, y'all. See, back in our parents' day in the 60s and before that, they didn't almost have a right to fight back because it was pre civil rights era, so they was still having to step off sidewalks and lower their head when they were passing a white person. We not that generation, and you're not going to walk up to us and be talking all kind of crazy or you know being racist, and we're not going to say nothing. It's going to be a confrontation. As Bernie Mac said, it's going to be a misunderstanding. We're not going to stand there and let you totally disrespect us. Now, this stuff with these cops, y'all, honestly, I really don't think that's ever going to change. I hate to be pessimistic, but they've been getting away with it for so long. Y'all see, they quitting and protesting because they don't have the right to continue to fuck us up. you know now that we have video and they can clearly see them sitting on our necks and beating us and all that stuff, and they being exposed left and right. Now they upset because the spotlight is on them, so they want to quit and act fool and act like we lying. And y'all know this stuff. What America is seeing right now, y'all know for a fact, and we are all across the country, that this has been going on in our neighborhoods since I was a little kid, since my mother was a little kid, her mother, and on and on and on. It's nothing new. The only difference is that now we can videotape it, and which doesn't help because do y'all see all the stuff that the guys that sat on George Floyd neck is saying now that he died from a fentanyl overdose? Now my thing to that is he was walking around fine till you put your knee on his neck. Okay? He was walking around fine till you got him down on that ground and put your knee on his neck. These, y'all, I don't even want to say it. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I never was raised to hate people, but here lately, y'all, I'm really, really starting to hate white people. And I used to say, just some of them, but I'm starting to move towards where I'm hating all of them. And the bad part about it is when you are not a person that hate is something that you do on a routine, it bothers me, and I keep having to pray to God to make me not hate all of them, make me only hate the ones that are bad and mean to us. But now it's getting to the point, y'all, where I'm actually starting to hate all of them. And I never was like that. I would always preface my hatred of them by saying I hate the racist ones. But what I'm starting to see is the ones who claim they aren't racist. Them other ones are their cousins and their family members, and they ain't saying nothing to them. They'll excuse their behavior, just like they trying to excuse that 17-year-old boy that went down there and shot up all those people. Now, let me just ask y'all this. Do y'all believe that he was defending himself and that I guess he should get off? Or what do y'all I don't even see how they came up with that, y'all. Because if you drive, that's like me driving from Ohio to Michigan or Ohio to Illinois or something with a weapon. And I'm going to a rally to antagonize people. Y'all just see those Trump supporters just roll through that city, down in Portland, spraying people with paint, shooting people with paintballs and spraying them with tear gas, and somebody shot one of their asses off one of them pickup trucks. Now, what's the sad part about it is the person that shot them off that pickup truck. If they get caught, if they black, they going to jail. But that 17-year-old boy who went to another state, they don't raise what damn near 400 some $1,000 for him. It's two sets of rules in America, which y'all know that. And these last few months, y'all, we watching it play out with this demon that they got in the White House because y'all, that man's racism is coming out more and more every freaking day. I think he at the point where he ain't even really trying to be undercover with it. He just being blatant. It's almost like he's saying, I said what I said. Ain't nobody worried about black people. They can't do nothing. They don't have no control over nothing. I run this. He actually act like he a damn dictator. Y'all, I'm so sick. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm really gonna get out of here because y'all, I'm tired. When you I've been laughing all day and being in it when you've been training all day, it's almost like your brain is tired. But you know how people say if he become president again, I'm leaving the country. Y'all, this is one time that when I say that, I mean it. I'm not gonna go far. If Canada will let me in, I'm going to Canada. I already told my kids because y'all know that's just a U-Haul drive away. I'll pack my shit up in the U-Haul and move to Canada if they let us in for 4 years till he get out. Because if we think it's bad now, and by some stretch of the imagination he cheat, lie, and steal his way into another 4 years, you think shit is fucked up now, y'all? Could almost see him recondoning plantations or something. You know, I really could because Donald Trump is a blatant racist, y'all. He is blatant. And his family, a whole bunch of crooks. All of them. From every one of his kids is corrupt. He's corrupt, and everybody around him is corrupt. This, this is a sad time in America. A sad time. But y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because I cook some food, but what I made, I like for it to sit a little bit and let it marinate in the sauces before I eat it. But y'all stay safe out there. Watch out for each other, watch your families because right now, for us in this country, it's bad. I almost feel like we back in the 60s, like our parents were. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if it's that dangerous, but it is, y'all. It really is because they shooting brothers and fucking up our men left and right every other week, every other month. Another brother is dead horribly. It's on tape, and these people are getting off. I mean, it's so blatant. And one last thing, I keep on saying one last thing. Breonna Taylor, y'all, her situation upsets me so much that I really can't even talk about it. The reason why I think that one bothers me because where else can you go if you at home in your bed in the middle of the night sleep? They break in to the wrong house, accidentally kill you, but you still wrong? You know, nobody has been arrested. So in other words, they trying to get us. They just basically telling us, "Fuck Brianna. Oops, we killed her. We're gonna find some evidence to make it seem like she was involved in something, even though the girl was an EMT. You know, the guy that she had dated that was involved in drugs, from what they saying and what he even said, she had no part of it. They had been broken up for a while. She wasn't even dealing with him anymore. So now, y'all, we even have to worry about who we dated in the past if they in trouble. So in other words, his record is the reason why they're saying now that they broke in and killed her. This shit is ridiculous, y'all. It is ridiculous. But y'all, again, I'm about to get out of here. Again, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by because I know I was rambling on, but y'all, the thought of uploading a video had my toes curled. I couldn't do it. Bye bye now.